Well, after yesterday's news, we really do have to wonder what the future of Wonder Woman is in the DCU. Since the initial report dropped yesterday, we have got a ton of new news on what's going on with Princess Diana and the future of the character. So sit back and let's break down all the current news. Well, after the reports yesterday that Wonder Woman 3 would not be moving forward, the internet has been abuzz. We have gotten a lot of new details about exactly what's going on. So I wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about what happened, why this went this direction, and what the future looks like for specifically Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Now, there's been a ton of speculation that James Gunn and Peter Safran are rebooting the DC Universe, and that may be the case, but these articles from both Deadline and The Wrap bring up some really interesting points, and I think we probably should give them a little bit of attention. Now, the news that Warner Bros. Discovery would not move forward with Wonder Woman 3 seems to be specifically based on Patty Jenkin's decision. Apparently, according to multiple reports, she's actually walked off the project and not actually been canceled by Warner Bros. Itself. This means that Warner Bros. Discovery is probably open to doing another Wonder Woman movie, but the project Wonder Woman 3 that both Jenkins and Gadot have been working on seems to be now on ice. Now, the details behind the scenes have been really interesting, and apparently there was quite a bit of drama. Now, according to the report from The Wrap, last week Patty actually turned in a treatment for Wonder Woman 3. And apparently, Warner Bros. Film Group co-chairmen and CEOs Michael DeLuca and Pamela Adby didn't like this work, and ultimately, they decided not to move forward with the project. Now that's right, did you hear what it said? It was DeLuca and Adby that decided not to move forward, not Gunn and Safran. Apparently, the new CEOs of DC Studios had nothing to do with the decision, but the report says they did agree with the direction. Now, I hear you saying, I thought you said Patty Jenkins walked off the project, and that is where the news gets more and more interesting. Now, according to this report, both DeLuca and Adby said it was not the right direction for the franchise, and actually asked Patty Jenkins if she would consider pitching something else for the IP that was in a completely different direction. Apparently, Jenkins completely refused, and the report says that she let DeLuca and Adby, quote, know they were wrong, that they didn't understand her, didn't understand the character, didn't understand character arcs, and didn't understand what Jenkins was trying to do. Apparently, she even got quite snarky and sent an email to DeLuca that had a link to the Wikipedia definition of character arc. Now, the article did go on to say that Jenkins was offered the opportunity to pitch a different direction, and the studio would absolutely hear it. Apparently, she stood firm on her vision and responded that if they did not want to do her treatment, she wasn't going to do a different one and would instead just move on to a new movie. Now, I have to say, this was a lot of behind-the-scenes drama. We do know Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot have been working on this Wonder Woman 3 script for a really long time, so I do understand her frustration. But clearly the studio is headed in new directions, and the timing for her personally might be very unfortunate. Now, Gal did come out the other day and make it very clear on Twitter that she would like to continue playing the character. She actually dropped a tweet to celebrate the anniversary of being cast as Wonder Woman and made it pretty clear, and I quote, "Can't wait to share her next chapter with you." Based on what Gal is saying here and what these new reports are giving us, it appears Wonder Woman, and specifically Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, might still be alive and well at Warner Bros. Discovery. It appears Warner Bros. Discovery specifically does not like Patty Jenkins' treatment for the movie. Now, after offering her another opportunity, they are clearly moving on. But that doesn't mean the Wonder Woman franchise has died on the vine. It also might very well mean that Gal Gadot is here to stay as Wonder Woman moving forward. We have been talking a lot about the possibilities of completely rebooting the DC Universe, and that may still happen. But it appears for right now that Warner Bros. And Gal all still seem very interested in working on Wonder Woman. They'll just have to find a new script and a new director. Now, obviously, all this drama is probably really far from being settled. We're going to keep an eye out. These stories are moving quick the last couple of days, and it's pretty clear James Gunn and Peter Safran are going to be shaking the tree more over at DC Studios, so expect lots more news. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to get all of your DC Universe updates. But until we know more, what do you guys think? What do you think of all the behind-the-scenes shenanigans surrounding Wonder Woman 3? And with Patty Jenkins out of the picture, who would you like to see potentially direct the next Wonder Woman movie? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.